You saw that fire trailer just now? Well, what if I told you you could own a piece of that anime? If you head on over to WeFunder.com, you can invest and claim a part of it for yourself, thus making this more than just your regular anime. This is fan-owned, people. Check it out.
Well, hello there, Apple Bites. This is your Apple Bite Written Writ Ralph talking to you, and today's opposite day, where everybody else but me is not on camera.
How does it feel being the only one on camera?
It feels strange, especially because I keep waiting for my computer to die.
Aw.
And I think I should probably get this lens clean because I feel like I'm kind of blurry over here. So, folks, there you have it. That is the video for the anime from Knights of Abyss. And as you saw, you can go support it. And just to start off the show on a good note, I think they're about halfway to their goal. Let's see.
Yep, I just checked on them. $24,451 reserved of a $50,000 goal. So they're getting there. Because I remember when we first talked to him, he was at like 8,000. And I was like, he's got a long way to go, but he's killing it.
Dude, look at that beautiful. Oh, my God. I got to say, you know, the video is fire. So anybody supporting this makes sense to me.
Yeah, I never get tired of watching that video.
Oh, it's so funny because I'll put it on just for the hell of it.
Yeah, and it's like you kind of notice little things that you haven't noticed before every time.
Oh, definitely. Like every time I watch it, I'm like, wait, I didn't see that before.
Right? Like, oh, they did that with the sword. Oh, they did that. This happened. It's very cool. There's a lot of attention to detail there, and it's just like I appreciate that so much.
I completely
Which is why you
appreciate
should
it.
also check out his comic book.
Oh,
Yes,
definitely.
indeed.
I have the issues.
At Anime NYC, actually got himself a copy of everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that comic book looks slick as hell.
I think that's what I love the most about it is that if you look at the art for the video, it's the same art for the comics. There's very little difference from comic to video.
Yeah, like
I mean art style.
Yeah, the art style.
I mean, even the colors, like the consistency of the characters and stuff, like everything, it looks like it belongs together and like it wasn't done by different hands.
Definitely.
Do you not like it when it's done by different hands?
I am old and stubborn and I don't like change and I like consistency.
You're what's wrong with this democracy.
I am. Yes, I admitted to it. I am the problem. Like, it's all my fault.
I can agree with her. I love the consistency. That sometimes it's good to see something different, but it amazes me when somebody can pull this off. And I think that's what it is. It's amazing to see that he actually has kept the same type of art style from the video to the comic, from the comic to the video.
Like on his Instagram, like he's been talking about how he's been very meticulous about his character designs. Like he's had these characters redesigned maybe like 4 or 5 times by different people just to like nail the vision he has in his head. So I can imagine that like he wants the consistency across the board, and I admire that.
I completely admire that. And he was very helpful with us at Anime NYC, helping us to get in and do some stuff while we were running around and having fun and showing things off. So I appreciate it.
He's good people.
He is great people. So Nat, you haven't had a chance to look through the stuff yet, right?
You mean read through it? No.
Yeah.
No, I've gone through all the prints.
Okay. The prints are amazing.
Yeah.
Dude, man, the metal prints, if you guys get a chance to like see his table or go to his site and pick yourself up one of the metal prints, they are breathtaking. And of course, I love the design of our little friend there, all the way to the, what is it, my left, your right? Well, the guy that looks like he's noir. I just love that guy.
The guy completely
with the hat in all white.
Yeah. Because I love myself a good noir character. And that's what caught my attention the first time I saw him at Garden State Comic Fest.
Like all the designs look very slick.
Oh, definitely. And I have to say, like, you don't get this feeling like I've seen this before.
Oh, absolutely not. And I think that's why he was so meticulous with the design work in the first place, was because he wanted something that was like entirely unique and like, you know, you'll see these characters down the road and you'll be like, oh, those are the Knights of Abyss characters. Like there's no
Exactly.
doubt about what they are.
And that's what you want, especially in an anime.
Yep. You want recognizability.
So I guess what we should do next, because we've been playing along with the bloop battles, is see where we stand now with the fight, because I think some of our favorites or some of the ones that we might have liked are gone now.
There's also some heart-wrenching matchups coming up now.
Oh, definitely. I still can't believe that Link beat Chainsaw Man, and that was today.
That's wild.
That is wild. And I know that it was really close because there we go.
It was 2 votes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was a 1% difference. Unbelievable.
That is 1% different. It was, folks. So if you didn't think your votes counted, your votes counted. So if you were over there voting, you probably could have gotten Chainsaw Man to win, unless you were a Link fan, and you got Link to win.
This is what's wrong with our democracy today.
I'm the problem.
You are.
Oh my God.
Go back to your fandom.
So Matt, your guy's still there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can't choose between Skeletor and Darkwing though. Like Skeletor, I mean, he's the overlord of evil and he's great and I love him, but also look how adorable that Darkwing is. He's
I have
so
to
cute.
say, I own the Darkwing pin, and yes, it's really cute.
And I imagine, because Russ was saying that the magnets look like so much cooler too, because like the colors are more saturated, like everything pops, it's puffy,
Yeah.
it looks really cute, and like I could see both of them as magnets. And like
allow me to.
Uh-oh.
If you have seen our wonderful artist Flushmal's little keychains that she has of Gilgamesh, then you know exactly the quality that you're going to be receiving from these sorts of magnets.
You're
Because
right.
it is the same plastic material with a nice magnet on the back. Brilliant colors, vibrant details. Check out both Russ and Flushmal.
And those Flushmal keychains are beautiful. They really stand out.
They do.
Oh, now I have to go to her Instagram and check out her keychains.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to be as good as it was, because we see a lot of product, and so it's very hard for stuff to stand out, but her keychain really stands out.
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It took a bit of R&D for us to get it that way.
Well,
Does she have it on her Instagram?
No, because she doesn't want to listen to me and post it.
All right, guys, talk amongst yourself.
So
I'll see if I can
what
pull it
I'm
up.
going to do.
Well, you're gonna pull it out?
Well, I only have one. Ralph, you have all 3.
You're right, but I only know what one of them is.
Oh, that's not good.
And that's if it's still there, because the collection has been moving lately, and not by my doing either.
Why are you letting your daughter rummage?
Oh no! It's the collection itself just moving all over the place.
It's like Toy Story. Like when you have your back turned, everything just gets up and moves around and has its own adventures, and then you look back at it and like nothing was in the place where you left it.
Exactly. All it means is that I need to re-establish the collection so it doesn't do what it's doing right now.
Or maybe gnomes took them, because that's always a possibility.
That always happens in this house. Every time I turn around, something disappears for a while, and then it doesn't show up. And when it does show up, it shows up in the place that it was never at.
The gnomes. It's the gnomes.
Damn you, gnomes.
Is it though?
Yes.
Really?
So Nat, were you still voting for Chainsaw Man, or is your guy still on the list here?
No, I put in my vote for Denji, and he's gone. So,
do you have a second choice?
It was still going to be Link.
All right, so it is Link. Okay.
Yeah. So, remember, each one of these winners gets to be turned into a magnet.
Right.
My
Yeah,
heart.
so if everyone that wins here, so each battle here becomes a magnet.
Yep.
Because he's going to pick 4.
And let me tell you, Optimus is crushing the mask.
I'm
Oh,
okay
that's
with
right.
this.
The voting started already. I gotta say, I like the way Optimus looks more than I do the way the mask looks.
I mean, I'm a sucker for Optimus with a gigantic head. Like, he's
Yeah.
so cute.
Because he looks like the bobblehead version of himself.
He does.
And I gotta say, as much as I'm an Iron Giant fan, I really feel like Jack is gonna win that one.
Are you more of a Jack Skellington fan than an Iron Giant fan?
Yes,
I
I
can't
am.
tell who's gonna win, but I like the Iron Giant. He's very wholesome.
He is. And he's done well before and surprised the hell out of me.
He has always come like second place.
Yeah.
But has never
he's so
won
lovable.
in competition.
It's the whole Superman version of him.
For a Deadpool versus Link, I have no idea on that. Like, that can go either way.
I gotta admit it can, but I'm gonna probably be pulling for Link because I'm a big Zelda fan.
I have a feeling that's gonna be like the hottest battle now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think the Deadpool versus Link is gonna be the one that starts fires.
I put in my vote for Link because Deadpool is everywhere. He's just like, I'm kind of sick of seeing him everywhere because he's just everywhere.
He is. And his movie's coming out, what, next year?
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. But it looks like it will be a 2024 release. And it's coming along swimmingly. And I've been hearing some interesting rumors for it. So we'll see what happens.
He said swimmingly. That means it's a fish.
Yes.
Speaking of fish, do you guys think that Aquaman is going to do anything this holiday season?
Do I have to answer that?
Are you an Aquaman fan?
You know what? I thought like the movie was very mediocre. I don't know. I'm kind of over the like, oh, but you're like the chosen heir, but you don't want to be the chosen heir, but we're gonna force you to be the chosen heir stories.
People like that story a lot, and I can see why they keep having it. But yeah, I can agree with you.
Like it's cool. Maybe like the first 110 times you see that version of the story, and then the 111th you're just like, okay, this is just that again.
I mean, it's a DC EU movie. Those are already in a tough position to start off with.
Yeah, definitely.
Then
go ahead.
I don't know. It's a lot of the momentum for Aquaman has already died out.
Oh, definitely.
Because the first one did okay. And then we had the whole thing with Amber Heard and Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
And that ended up damaging Aquaman too.
Definitely. Because they had to cut her role more and more.
They had to change a lot.
I mean, she wasn't even great in the first one, let's be honest here.
Yeah, but the thing is, it took so much momentum from 2 that I don't know that if there's still much of a base left for this one. And like what sucks is that some people have found that the promotional images, like the posters, yeah, they're using stock images for some of the animals in there.
Wow.
That's
hilariously and not even like
sad.
It's not even like deeply buried stock image. No, these are like Great White Shark Getty Images.
Do they still have the Getty Images logo on it?
No, so someone did pay for it, but
okay. At least it wasn't that bad. We don't know if they paid. They could have photoshopped it out.
Listen, they're not Crunchyroll. If you remember that whole fiasco.
I don't actually. Please segue into that because I'm so curious now.
This was part of like Crunchyroll's biggest blunder. And when they announced that they were making their own quote unquote anime studio and people got really mad, it came out that within the like first 2 episodes, the backgrounds are not fully created by the creators. and some of the animation is like really rough. But what stood out was that some of the background images had those certain little lines running across it. And so what people did was they tracked the images with their lines.
Was it the watermarks?
Oh, yes, they were.
Oh my god, I'm
Wow.
crying
so-
right now.
About 25% of each episode had mixed assets
Wow.
from
Mixed
from
stolen
various
assets nonetheless.
Wow.
stolen in quotation
Damn.
that were cut and repasted.
Oh my god, I need to watch that, dude. Does it still exist?
No, it is a horrible, horrible show.
I
Absolutely
the worse you tell me it is, the more I want to see it now.
The thing is, it's not bad to where it's enjoyable. It's just like bad and sad.
I still need to see it.
I will send you the guy who will. Basically, you'll go through an episode by episode review because it is rough. There are 2 moments in the entire series that are even quote unquote watchable. One of which is a decent fight scene, and the other is a mediocre comedy bit.
Interesting.
Mediocre comedy bit.
It's kind
Mind you, this project took them little under $1 million in quotation. Let me double check that.
Wow.
I believe it was like just under $1 mil.
I'm sort of reminded of like those webcomic artists from back in the day who like never drew their own backgrounds, and they would just like use overly blown up like Google search images that are like horribly pixelated as their backgrounds. But it's like, okay, that was just a webcomic person doing their thing. This was like a professional studio. Oh, that's Flushmallow stuff.
Yeah, look how pretty it looks, man.
Oh,
Woo.
it's so colorful.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, I'm away. Oh, yeah, not
Damn,
the
the color on
evolutions
that
on the
really
slide,
stands
but
out.
you could see the 2 projects that you're working on right there.
The color really stands out.
Yes.
Because you know
Very
some of
good
these things
quality.
sometimes are like they look so dull.
Oh my god, yeah, like it's the worst thing to have to buy like a thing that's manufactured like in bulk, and then when you get it, like the colors are all off and you're just like what is going on here?
Definitely. Yeah,
I
so
speak from experience.
there you have it, folks, right there. That's where you should go get yourself a Flushmallow keychain. And the Game of Tunes will look very similar to that. I think I might have oh yeah, I can show it off on Russell's Instagram. Hold on. Because he has a picture of a sample that oh yeah, and it looks
It was
really nice.
Optimus Prime, was it? Or
It was Spidey and
oh right.
Zim.
I was like, I remembered something being red and blue, and I was like Optimus, but no, it was Spidey. Yeah, there we
Look how
go.
beautiful
Yeah,
they look.
they
Yeah,
look
again,
great.
the color stands out.
Like straight out of a cartoon.
Yeah, I gotta admit, like the magnet has a really good charm to it. I love the color variant on it.
Yeah, and the paint itself looks kind of like puffy.
Exactly.
It's very cute. So it adds like more dimension to it too.
I can just see that on my fridge.
Yes.
There you have it, folks. Go check it out. And if you want yours to win, so you can get that one, go help it out at the Game of Tunes Instagram page, and you vote in the Instagram stories. I think I can show that to you. Hold on.
It's like that old saying goes, vote or die.
There we go. You can see all the beautiful information that's happened to all the winners, and the game has been pretty fun. And you go here to the stories, and there you have it. You vote there. On the computer, you can't vote though.
Yeah, specifically from your phone, because I tried to vote from the computer before, and I was like, why is it letting me? Is my browser broken? Like, no, they just want you to use their app.
Exactly.
And Mata,
So,
the conservative estimate, like the lowballed conservative, was about $1 mil.
Damn.
oof. Oof. Just oof.
Damn.
I had to double check. The lowball conservative estimate was about $1 mil. They have not released the numbers, and that's without marketing.
Wow. Well, if you guys want to see something really good, I'm going to let Mata go in on this because she does this very well. Go, Mata.
Oh, yes. Speaking of marketing.
I love how you went off the marketing angle and not the very good angle.
Well, I said it.
That was a missed opportunity right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Sacrimony is a very good comic.
There we go.
Speaking of marketing. So yeah, I'm gonna launch Sacrimony issue 7 in mid-January, and it is a fantasy drama about a girl who died, but then she got better. And the catch is that she has demon wings and magical powers that she has to hide from society. And will she ever be able to live a normal life? Probably not.
But can we live a normal life if we purchase this?
You might be a little emotionally scarred, but I think you'll be okay.
And would we get like certain things that might change our fate or perhaps collections forever with any bonuses?
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Well, new readers can get in on issues 1 through 6 if you haven't read those, and you can get issue 7. And I'm going to have metal covers, and I'm going to have like limited edition variants that I only make enough to fulfill for this particular campaign. So it's like, get it now or you'll never get it. Yeah, ha 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 ha. I will also be selling lots of original artwork, like the original cover art. So, that gorgeous piece that you see there, once it's in color, it will be a physical piece that is up for purchase. I'm also traditionally drawing and coloring the comic pages. So the comic pages will also be available for collectors who want to literally own a piece of Sacrimony.
So will it be one of the tiers on the Kickstarter, or are you going to be selling it on the side?
It's going to be part of a tier. I'm going to have like a sponsor a page tier, and
Nice.
I'm also going to have a few pages as add-ons in case somebody wants to like customize their own tier and just, like throw a page on there.
Beautiful.
I like to give people options.
But you said you can't afford your own page rate, so how much would the page rate cost?
Ooh,
that is a good question. I'm going with 200 per page because, that'll cover my page rate pretty much. Because it takes me a long time to draw the stuff and color it because it's very intricate and takes a lot of time. The covers, I haven't set a price yet, but this particularly fancy one I'm thinking would be around 400 because it's going to be a lot of work.
Because usually the covers, when speaking of page rate, usually the covers are done for a little bit more money than a regular page, right?
Yep. Which is why
if we do sponsor a page or perhaps something, could we ask to add a detail into it?
Ooh.
Oh man, I mean, if it was digital pages, that would be a lot easier than a traditionally colored physical page. Like, what would you want added on there?
Perhaps a sandwich.
I knew he was gonna go back to the sandwich.
A sandwich on the page? I mean, I could put like a little sticker of a sandwich on the back. Will that count?
I don't know. What if we take like a really sloppy sandwich, like one just full of like mayo and like Thousand Island dressing and some mustard, and we just like let some of the sauce reach onto the page?
I mean, honestly, that's probably what's going to happen to my pages if I don't get them out of the house because I'm so bad at keeping my own artwork. It's like
see this is the art. This is what we would call a Rembrandt.
That's what I try to make sure that doesn't happen here in the house.
Yeah, I'm so bad at keeping my own physical artwork, which is part of the reason why I'm like, I hope that people will buy this so that it will find a home and environment that is less abusive than my own environment. Because I'll just have things.
I was about to say that's why I'm about to sell my collection, because I keep having this weird feeling that something's gonna happen to it.
Oh my god, yeah, like something's just gonna get destroyed. Like I'm so bad at keeping my pages. Like they'll just be like in a pile of like, receipts in a shoebox somewhere, like getting like kind of warped and crumpled, and it's just like, somebody please save my artwork from me. I am not to be trusted with it.
So folks, you can save a piece of artwork if you just give a little bit of money.
And also that covers my page rate for actually making the page, which would be nice because that's like, okay, well, my time was paid, I guess. Like
So in
I
other
got
words,
paid to
they
do this.
help you afford yourself.
Yes, actually, that is exactly what it is. They help. I mean, or basically they're paying me for a page of Sacrimony, which is pretty cool. Like I've had a few people do that when I offered a metal print of a page. That was when I was doing like digital pages. So,
Ah,
I couldn't give them a physical thing, but I gave like a signed like metal print of the page that they sponsored,
nice.
which was cool. But I like
That's
the
actually
idea
a
of
good idea. Huh.
I like the idea of giving like an actual physical page though. I think that's really cool and it's really special because it can't be reproduced. Like that is the original.
That's a total collector's item. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll add in an extra $50 if it's an NSF version.
Okay, we'll talk.
Maybe
I was like, okay.
actually how about I trade you an Anime NYC ticket instead?
Are those $200?
Pretty
On the
much.
scalper websites they are.
Oh jeez.
Dude, the tickets went for sale. What was it, yesterday night?
Yep.
And
3-day and Plus Pass were sold out within half an hour.
Yep.
Saturday was
Jesus.
sold out within the hour.
Mm-hmm.
And then now Friday was sold out within 3, leaving only Sunday left, and the Sunday ones got sold out within about 4.
I am not surprised by this.
And this is the pre-sale, so there's going to be
Yeah.
another sale
In
January.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
Anime NYC.
Super popular. Great
Exactly.
con, so I've heard. Never been, but
And they're
one
moving
day.
into August. They're moving the convention to August.
Yep.
That's why the tickets are out so early because next year 2024, like Anime NYC for the first time will be in August instead of November.
It's an interesting move. I actually can't think of any other cons in August that would like compete with that or anything.
I think the biggest one would be Terrificon, but that's
Ooh.
farther up. Well, no, it's in
Connecticut, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which is I also hear is an amazing con.
Oh, dude, Terrificon! You got to go to Terrificon. It is one of our favorite cons to go to.
I almost did Terrific Con. Like I had signed up, I had gotten in. This was back in like 2019 when I did like 14 cons in one year. But then it was like, yeah, it was. I got in, but I had also gotten into something closer around that time or something. So I was like, oh, I'll just go to like the closer, smaller con, and I should have went to Terrific Con.
I gotta say, Terrificon is a lot of fun. It's a different type of con. It's in a casino, so.
Oh,
Well,
it's
he
not.
can
I don't know
fun.
what you have with your gambling addiction, my friend, but
That just means that I'm gonna have to pay $50 for Popeyes for 2 people again, is what I'm hearing. Because that's what happened to me at WinterCon. Because I was like,
Oh, because you were inside the casino.
yeah, and
right.
I had a friend who was helping me with the table, and it was just like, I was like, all
Yeah,
right,
the
well,
casino food is expensive.
we're kind of hungry. There's nowhere we can go, so like he went to get Popeyes, and it was like $50. It was ridiculous.
That sounds about right.
No, I think we managed to feed maybe 3 people with $50 worth of Popeyes, but that is still a crime.
that is a crime.
Yeah. What is it? We mean you do that? We actually leave the casino and walk down the street.
Oh, for WinterCon, yes.
Yeah. We're not eating at the casino.
We will take the 30-minute walk to eat and come back.
It's different when you have a table though.
Like, oh, totally different. You can't leave. The only thing you can do is send somebody.
No,
yeah.
we were commissioned to get Lou a sandwich too.
Oh, that's right. We had to get Lou some stuff, and he was like, "Okay, guys, go get me some stuff."
He had a table there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's married to that table for the whole con.
Especially Lou, because he's actually making his figures
there
at the table
in person.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, does he bring like a little oven and everything to like bake his figures?
No, the ones that he makes in person are wax.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The little wax figures, and he always tells everybody, "Be careful. Don't leave it in the car in the sun."
Yeah, when I did jewelry stuff, I worked with wax, and it is very fragile.
It is completely.
Indeed.
let's see. I'll show you guys some beautiful stuff here from Shadow Rabbit himself. Here we go. The beautiful Lou Schaefer himself, the Shadow Rabbit, and his amazing works. This one is the other clay ones, the ones that he usually puts into the oven.
Yeah, those look like the Sculpey stuff.
Oh, look, some Fluffschmallow stuff.
Oh, look at that.
You can see the other ones right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got the full goods.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Dude, these prints are beautiful. Flute prints are beautiful. Oh,
they're adorable, and like she has such a good sense of color too.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
The funny thing is that Fluffschmallow is colorblind.
Really?
Yeah.
She's full spectrum colorblind.
That's amazing.
It's part of why I said thank you.
Aw, I didn't know that Lou put this up. Look at this. This is us at ImbionCon.
He's posting up his memories.
Oh, wait, no. I put this up and I tagged him in it, and I said, oh, hey, you can share it too.
I was gonna say Lou doesn't normally post up his memories, but every now and then.
There goes McHeritic.
Yep.
This is her in the beginning. Look at this. Look how young I look.
Aw.
It was only a couple years ago. I think this was 2018. Oh, there goes Game of Tunes.
Yes, this was 18.
Yeah, this was 18.
I love how you said a couple of years ago when it was 5.
Dude, I keep thinking 2018 was
We've
2 years.
lost like 3 years to the pandemic. Leave the man alone.
I keep thinking that 2018 was 2 years ago.
I keep thinking 2020 was like last year.
I know that one. I forgot how much fun ImbionCon was.
Is it still around, or are they?
I think they went
changed in
digital. Yeah, they went digital, and they haven't come back yet.
Digital convention.
It's a little weird.
Oh, look at Nat and Lou.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, that's hardcore.
He does amazing work.
I love the way that he pleated the fabric for the cape. Like, that is some good attention to detail there.
Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, it always amazes me, how good, and of course he does personal stuff, as you can see here.
Ah, they're so
He's had
cute.
people have remake their pet.
Adorable. Oh, that's sick. Again, like the textures that are going on are amazing. And the teeth. I love the teeth.
Oh,
that is not
definitely.
easy to do, my friend.
It is not. And of course, here's some of the pieces. Like, this is the clay right here. I mean, the wax. He does these sceneries out of the wax things. These aren't the ones he does there.
Oh, so he does like diorama type things?
Yeah.
He does. He also makes wedding toppers.
Yeah.
Amazing. This guy.
See, look at this. So this is a whole little scene inside of this little case. It amazes me how he can do these. There he goes where it came for the radio. Because he actually did it recently. Mark Torres, where it came from the radio.
Nat, do the impression.
I don't know their schedule anymore.
Go ahead, Nat, do the impression.
No, I don't know their schedule anymore. I can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
it's still the first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah, but they used to have a weekly show.
They still got a weekly show. It's on Sundays.
It's different now.
Oh, now who's old and stubborn and doesn't like change?
Oh, see, now you can see a lot of the little dioramas he's done.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the little clay figure there that he does at the convention for people. You come up to him, you tell him what you want, and he'll do it.
I would love to see him like work in real time and just be like
amazing.
creepily hovering over his shoulder while he works.
It is amazing to watch.
It must be like magic.
You could actually catch him doing it on a couple of the videos.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
but Ralph.
I think this is Terrificon.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, this is Terrificon.
Yes.
Ah, you gotta love the Shadow Rabbit, man. He is missed.
You mean
You have
he's
folks?
water vapor?
Yes, he uses water vapor for his clay figures. Go check out Shadow.
What's wrong, Mata?
And
Did
get
you
some
not
good
like
stuff.
that one?
Mention him, huh?
It hurt my brain a little. That was me just kind of like having a mini stroke.
I am a dad. I can make my dad jokes, okay?
I appreciate them.
Oh my God, yeah, Shadow is the man. If you want to commission him, as you can see back here, even though he's covered up a lot, this is Hugbert, which is my teddy bear superhero for my comic book that I've been creating for 2,000 years now. And Shadow was able to bring him to life, and because of this, he's actually affected how Hugbert looks like in the comic.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
So what's the deal with Hugbert?
Yeah, just slow going, working it. I've been working with our other Lou, which is Lou's Lobby, and he is busy with life right now, so I had to put it in the back burner for a bit.
Oh, well, like, what's it about? Tell us about Hugbert.
Hugbert is a teddy bear superhero who is roaming around the city fighting crime. The question is, where did he come from? Who is he? And why does he do what he does?
Interesting.
Yes. And that's what you'll find out in the first issue. No, you probably won't find out in the first issue, but you get an idea what's going on.
Excellent.
Ralph likes to create intrigue.
Oh, yes, I love
That's
it.
how you do it. It's how you keep people picking up the next issue because they're like, the hell is up with this teddy bear? And then they pick up the next issue and then they're like, what the hell is up with this? What's up with that? I got to find out. Like,
Because somebody
that's how
had
you do
asked
it.
me, he goes, "Is it just a superhero teddy bear?" Yeah, but where the hell did the teddy bear come from? Why is he animate? Why?
Yeah, like, is there really such a thing as just a superhero teddy bear? Like, no, there's
Exactly.
got to be a story to this.
Why not?
Hmm.
Why
I
not just
could
keep it
if it's a
simple?
kid's story.
Oh,
I
it's
mean-
Even then, we still need to know where the heck did this teddy bear come from?
yeah, because I mean, if it's a kid's story, like, kids are always asking questions like, why? Why?
The kids will make up the origin story. That's the best part.
Hmm.
I gotta say, he's kind of right, because when I was a kid, I made up a lot of origin stories on my own. Then I found out that they had origin stories, and I was like, I like mine better.
Fair. I have also done that.
So
I think
what is
they call
one
that
origin
AU
story
fanfiction now.
What is one origin story that you guys made
One-
up that you feel is better than what it actually was?
Oh man, ask me if I can remember that. I can't even remember like what I wrote yesterday.
That's
Thorny
terrible.
Comics
How
is
are we
like-
going to figure out what's inside your book?
You know what? I'll look back at my notes and I'll be surprised.
Ooh.
You know,
Thorny
it's
Comics is
funny
like-
because sometimes I go through my own comics like and I sit there and I read them and I'm like, "Oh, I put that in there. Interesting. I don't remember that. That was great. Go me."
I've done that too. Working on certain books and working on Hugbert especially. I've gone back and read through like one of the original stories, and I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about that.
And then you're like, "Oh no, now I have to change what happens down the road because I forgot about this one like crucial thing that I wrote."
Exactly. Thorny Comics is saying, "Hey Ralph, your circle light looks like Kanushu's staff." Oh man, yeah, that thing I haven't used it in a while. It used to be in front of me, but then I got this little tiny one that is lighting me up right now, which is much better.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would be like to have that gigantic light in your face.
Oh my god, it was horrible, especially when I was doing the videos, because the Written Writ used to be a pre-recorded show that I would do and put on YouTube, and it would be all talking about writing and creating and all the beautiful stuff. If you guys want to go check that out, there's still a bunch of episodes on the YouTube, the Bit and Apple YouTube site, and some great world creating and writing content.
Ooh.
Yes, folks. Sometimes we all forget Ralph's the writer.
Ralph's
But
a
it's in
writer?
your
Since
it's in
when?
your name.
Written Writ, Ralph. It definitely
Yeah.
is, and I did that on purpose because and it's nonsense. It's nonsense because everybody goes, "What's written writ?" Well, think about it. It's just a written writ.
It's a writ that had been written.
Exactly. Well, what's a writ, Ralph? If you go look for it, it's not going to make any sense.
People taking things too literally.
Oh, damn!
What
I've had
is
the
a writ?
question before. It's something you give somebody because you're trying to get something or give them something.
Oh, I thought it was the thing you give them when someone dies.
That's you can give a writ for when somebody dies, but it's
It's
more
funny
than
because I've heard of like the Bible and like holy books being referred to as writs, and it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I guess someone's trying to get something out of that.
See. There goes our friend Andrew saying hello.
Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy, how you
Sup?
doing? Oh man. It's so funny because I go back and I watch my first couple of episodes of the Written Writ, and I think about how I am now, and it's two totally different people.
Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, if you guys go watch the original episodes or the first couple of
Watch
episodes,
the Red Bull one, the Macho Man one.
oh my god,
Best video he ever made.
Oh my goodness.
if you guys want to see something, that's when I decided that I had gone too far. I did a Macho Man video for the Written Writ, and if you guys go watch the Macho Man video, you'll see a side of Ralph that people rarely
It's
see.
where Ralph's Hispanic fandom came from. Because
I think you're right.
all the
I think you're
middle-aged
right.
Ralphs came out and said, "Ay, mire, este muchacho me gusta."
Oh yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Oh my god. I need
That's
to
the
see
funny.
that.
Oh yeah, he's not joking.
I believe you.
See, even Andrew remembers it. He's like, I showed this to her. She's now your friend.
Yeah, like I was really getting like I was enjoying doing the writing shows, and wanted to teach writing differently because the way it's taught is usually like this stale thing.
It's so
And
dry and it's like formulaic and like this is what you
exactly.
do to do that. This is what you do to get that. And like that doesn't
Hmm.
always work.
No, it doesn't. So the Macho Man was my wildest attempt. I went completely out there. I was Macho Man Randy Savage.
Amazing.
Andy's like a Latino heat. Macho Man as the wrestler or in the Village People? Macho Man as the
Hello,
wrestler.
Mark Torres came from the radio. Would you like to do a short plug about when and where your show is and how we can watch it?
Yes, Mark, if you put that right there in the comment section, I will say it in my beautiful voice.
You won't have to hear me do it unless you want to.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, no, make Nat
we
do
can have
it.
Nat do the impersonation again.
Yeah.
Oh, it was fun at WinterCon hanging out with both Mark Torres and Charlie Saladino, helping them do their interviews.
Wait a minute, you're saying
capture
I
them on
missed
film.
Mark Torres and Charlie at WinterCon?
Oh my, yes, you did. You actually
Aw.
missed both of them over there, which is rare lately.
Sadness. That means I can't tell them about the wonderful book Designated that took 30 years to make and is inspired by the scene that inspired Stranger Things, which is the 90s.
I like when he does that. Here we go.
We are currently weekly syndicated, a radio show live on WGBB Sundays at 6 p.m. Also, buy my book. It's 20% off for the holidays. It's a story about people who were designated by aliens in order to have superpowers, and the whole story happens in a matter of 24 hours in a 5-issue set. All the pages are inked and designed. All you're paying for is the production. So, yeah, come help me out and check out my book Designated. Currently 20% off for the holidays.
There you have it, folks. And Andrew, I hope that soundbite works. Or unless you're talking about the Macho Man soundbites.
He's talking about the Macho Man sound
yeah.
bites. We know what he's talking about.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Snap into
Oh
a Slim
yeah,
Jim.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh my God.
Absolute
Oh
legend.
yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Yep.
And I do the whole cream of the crop.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because as you
I
see,
told you I went
this
completely
cream
out there for it.
is the top
The
cream.
cream of the crop.
And as I crush
my
the
God.
cream.
Ooh. Where else are we? Okay, here we go. Another notified to Kickstarter piece here would be Phil Russard's Papa. There it goes. Yes, so go sign up to be notified for Phil Russard's Papa. He is doing this for his father, who has stage 4 cancer at the moment, and he's trying to get it into his hands. So come on, folks, help him out. Get yourself over there. It's free to sign up to notify when the project goes live, and it actually helps out the project because the more people you have following the project before the project starts puts you in a better place when it comes to the book coming out on Kickstarter. That's why we are trying to help our pal Mata get as many people on her notify as possible.
Yes. Like, not only does it give you street cred from having followers, so people are like, oh, there's lots of people following, I should follow too, but it also just signals to Kickstarter that, like, hey, this is something that people are interested in, so, like, they tend to push things with higher follower accounts, like, harder than they would push something with a lower follower account.
Definitely. And of course, if you become the project we love just off of being, the whole notify section, that's even better.
Yep. I have yet to have that happen. I'm very salty about it.
Well, we're going to try. We have you at 84 now? Yeah, 84. Yep. And we're going to try to get you to 100 and then to 150. That's the goal, folks. We're going to get it to 100, then 150.
There is a stretch goal at 150.
200.
200, I would probably, I would faint. I would fall off my chair.
You'd fall off your chair.
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to use a second account just to do that.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Cream of the crop. Ooh, what's this? You can ask them for PWL.
Oh, yeah. You can actually contact the comics department behind the scenes and be like, oh, hey, can you look over my thing and maybe give it the project we love? But I want to do it by merit. I don't want to have to beg for it. I have integrity.
Oh, thanks, Thorny. I didn't know that. And thank you, Mata, for explaining it. Because I was sitting here going, what? All right, so folks, go sign up, notify. It's you guys always talk about wanting to help projects. That is a free way to help a project, and it helps.
Also, like, just share it. Like, there's the buttons right there to share it on Facebook and Twitter. Like, don't only hit the share button, but, like, say a few nice words. Like, hey, this guy's like a good creator. He's done this and that. Like, like, check out his book. It really helps. Like, having a written testimonial really helps.
Oh, definitely, completely. And of course, a friend of ours who's doing really well with his project is Mr. Dirk Manning.
Oh, look at him go.
Exactly. 13,116. He's been flying.
He's gonna break 15 by the time this is done.
That's the hope. And I guess the stretch goals, he has them all the way up to 16 right now. And if you get the 16 one, you get a lot of behind the scenes stuff, which he's been doing lately.
He will get
and if you guys are writers, getting this stuff, the script stuff, all this stuff, it helps out a lot because the more scripts you can see on how people write comics, the better it is for you.
That is the best way to learn, to just see how other people do things and, like, just learn from it.
Definitely. And this book is not your average superhero book because Dirk Manning doesn't do things average.
Ever.
Ever. That's why his book back here on writing comics is not your average writing comics book. It is so much more. It is a writing book, learning how to write itself and learning how to write comics. It's a great combination of things, and it really talks about the industry and all the things that you should be paying attention to. You know, one of the big things that I got out of his book was the fact that most people don't understand that your relationship with your writer and your artist is so important to your project. I think
Oh
people
my
don't really
God,
think
yes.
about that.
Like people think that like, all right, the writer writes and then the artist is just like this machine that draws, and like that's not how it works. There has
No,
to be like, you know, the artist has to have some sort of like creative freedom of their own to be able to do what they want, that they enjoy, and also just have input because like, oh boy, I have seen some terrible scripts. Like I think I told you that a friend had almost gotten hired to draw like the first page was supposed to be like a half page like establishing shot of a castle,
right.
and then there was supposed to be like it was supposed to be 11 panels total of like the half page establishing shot, and then it was like, you know, 10 more panels of like a character like walking up to this castle, and you know, she's just like, how the hell am I supposed to do this? And like they would not budge on it. They're just like, no, you can do this. You're the artist. Do this. And she's like, no, screw this. I'm out of here.
I can see certain ways of doing it, but it'll be very cluttered.
You'll have such tiny panels. Like,
Exactly.
why bother?
Exactly.
And I know that they're probably like, you know, doing it to try to save money because they're like, oh, let's just cram in like as many panels as we can on this page. But like, please do not do that because it does not work.
It's funny though, because what you're talking about there is, I feel like sometimes people they read comics, they look at comics, but I don't think they understand comics and how the pages work, and you know how your script affects what's drawn on the page. I That relationship, I think sometimes certain writers don't understand exactly what it means to write for drawing comics.
Yeah, because a lot of people are like, oh, here's my screenplay that like no one wants to take. So I'm just gonna like take the exact same screenplay and make it into
Mhm.
a comic. And like, no, it doesn't work like
Doesn't
that.
work that way. Mm-mm. Mark Torres is like, there are whips and chains involved.
On both sides, yes, absolutely. Like there is mutual whipping and chaining.
That's a very old school thing with a ton of panels crammed in. It is. I've seen it before. That's what
I've
I'm
seen
saying.
it and like
It's
my eyes have
doable.
just
Yeah.
like I skip those because like my eyes glaze over. There's just too much to take in. Like nothing is like at a good size. Like the fonts are also usually really super small to be like crammed into all of those panels. I'm just like, I can't do this. I don't care how good the writing is. Allegedly, like I can't do it.
Andrew's like, yes, I've seen horrendous 14 pages of some dude in a hospital bed with visions. 14 pages, one room dude monologue.
Oh my goodness. Like I could see that as like a short film, which it probably was a short film that
Exactly.
nobody wanted, that he's just like, all right, well, I'm just gonna make it into a comic. Like that's like every screenwriter's thing was like, I had this cool idea for a screenplay, but nobody wants it, so I'm gonna do a comic, which is easier than doing a screenplay, right? No.
Oh,
No, it's
definitely.
not.
Yeah, supposedly. It's supposedly.
Like people think that comics are easy money, and it's hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean sad. There needs to be a word for like something that is hilariously sad. I'm sure the Germans have a word for it, and it's like 14 syllables.
Probably. And it probably sounds really hard.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And it's funny that we're all talking about this because the guys at Bad Ink, he does a great job at breaking down comics, at breaking down inking, at breaking down writing. If you guys want to go check it out, he does a beautiful job. He's on TikTok doing it. I think he's put some of the videos on Instagram as well. But of course, they also have their interdimensional comic book, which is doing really well. They're at 16,074. Woo! Hey,
And they've got 6 days to go. Hey, let's get
exactly,
to 20K, guys.
exactly. And these guys do beautiful work. It's a two yeah. So Matta, these guys are two people doing the work instead of like just you by yourself.
I'm envious. That someday that will be me and my clone.
There you
Just
go.
you wait.
And I have to say, like, I really do love the way he explains comic books. And if we were just talking about Dirk Manning, if you get a chance, go check out Bad Ink Studios and their videos on TikTok and on Instagram. And if you're learning comics, I suggest you go watch some of these stuff because they're entertaining, one, and they are very informative. And of
It's
course, support the
edutainment.
book.
I'm feeling the project image there too. It's like it's so minimalist, but it's so effective in like
Oh,
what it
definitely.
does.
If you like heavy metal, you know,
Yes.
that old classic heavy metal from the 70s with the big magazine size book, because this book is magazine size, you know, which
Oh,
makes it totally different. Yeah.
excellent.
You know, and it has that feel of that heavy metal, of that sci-fi, fantasy, um, psychedelic art. Ooh.
Yeah, I
Mm.
can tell just from like the logo that like there's some good stuff going on there.
Yeah,
It has
definitely.
that very like psychedelic sort of feel to it, and there's like images in there. Like that's some cool stuff there.
Let me see if they have some other stuff down here. Oh yeah, look,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that's the rest of the cover. And look at the D&D stuff on the cover. Ah, mm.
Oh my goodness. Be still, my heart.
Exactly. And yep, here's some pages from the book. Look at this. Beautiful stuff. And they also go grayscale. Yeah, they really dive into that feel of the 70s heavy metal type of books.
I love it.
Yeah, if you guys have been looking
God,
for
the
something,
expressions too. Like
oh yeah, definitely.
that is intense.
Yeah, if you guys have been looking for something different, this will be it. You know, it's different and comfortable at the same time because it's something from the past.
It's nostalgic.
Exactly. And futuristic because it's sci-fi.
Haha.
Yeah, these are the first two issues. I have those. Yeah, you guys, if you guys like colors and you guys like sci-fi, go check out Interdimensional. It is fantastic, and of course, all the beautiful stuff that Batting does over there. And he actually made a soundtrack on a cassette.
What?
Exactly, on a cassette.
I have no idea where I would like play that, but that's amazing.
And he has this beautiful TikTok video where he goes, "Yeah, because nobody listens to cassettes anymore." Because somebody told him that, why are you making cassettes? Because nobody listens to them anymore. So you know, he did this whole video about how he sold out, and he was sending it through the mail because nobody listens to cassettes.
Wow.
He likes to troll the trolls.
That's how you do it. You just make the trolls cry.
Exactly. Yeah. So folks, look at this stuff. I'm not even showing everything. It is just amazing. This is one of the reasons why and I've known them from the get-go. And dude, just go.
Get the thing. Go get the thing.
Exactly. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Jeanette. I completely forgot about this. But
yeah,
it is the
just
last
doing my
issue.
usual Kickstarter scroll.
It is the last issue, and it looks fantastic. Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Here it comes, Calico, issue 8, the double-sized finale issue to the story that they've been working on this whole time.
Oh, and it's about fighting animal abuse. I can get behind
Oh,
that.
definitely. Most of all the proceeds for the book go to the charity for animal abuse.
Amazing.
So it's a double duty that you're helping two things at the same time. You're helping fight animal abuse, and at the same time you're helping an independent get his book out there. And look at this final issue piece here. It looks like something from Netflix.
Yeah, is that like a show? Like what is going on here?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Villains.
Yeah, it's one of the villains. They are 1,816. They need to fund at 3,000. 64 backers, 30 days to go. So they got more than enough time to get to 10,000. Come on, folks.
Yeah, for the animals.
Exactly.
Good cause.
Exactly. Thank you, Nat, for putting that up. I had completely forgot that it started like a day ago, I think it was.
Oh, Pat Shand.
Oh, Pat. He has something new too, right?
He
Yes,
always
he
has
does.
something new.
Pat? Yeah, Pat's busy, man.
Here you go.
Pat actually just finished coming from, I think it's Exoticon.
You can scroll down to the first image on this, but you can't go any deeper.
and you'll see why, folks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Pat Shan stuff is always amazing. So let's see. You said I can scroll down to where?
The first image after this. Do not play the video.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's pretty much as far as you can go down.
You know, you guys want some cheeky comics, go get yourself some Pat Shan. Support this and find out what we can't show you.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with his stuff is like, yes, it's like very spicy, but also it's always well written.
It is.
How about you guys read the description for this one?
Pat Shan introduces Amorini.
Amorini?
Yeah, there we go.
Amorini. She got it. A hapless, sex-obsessed Cupid stumbling her way towards making a living selling love and lust to mortals.
That is very Pat Shan.
Woo! I feel hot just saying it. Dude, look at this. He's at 21,973.
We are not surprised by this.
589 backers. 22 days to go. Pat Shan is that guy, bro. And he does great regular comics. He does great cheeky comics. Go check him out.
And that's everything that I see.
I think so. Because December, usually people take a break from Kickstarters, which is a good thing for us.
Oh, no, there's a lot of people with Kickstarters. It's just, these are just the people I know.
I know. That's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. It's more like I know like 5 people on Kickstarter right now, and 2 of them are about to end.
Ralph,
we're not talking about staff.
I didn't talk about the staff. We do know Kat Columbia. She's on the staff, but that's not what I'm talking about. The cat.
She's always doing something too.
Oh, Kat always. Did her pin Kickstarter end already?
Probably.
Yeah, because I wanted to get that poison apple for the bitten apple, but I think I completely lost track of when it was ending.
There's so much going on.
I still have those. I need to do that. This weekend, I have a nice weekend this weekend, so maybe this weekend.
All right, folks, I think that is everything that we have, and good, we're at the hour mark.
Yeah, so we stayed on track.
Yeah.
Go us.
Let's go.
There you have it, folks. A nice show, some good talking, some good friends. Uh-oh, I see stuff happening over here.
Oh, no.
No.
Let's see. Mark says, hilariously sad. I call that my life. Andrew says, I can see that heavy metal hurtling. A visceral look into the future, definitely. He laughs at the cassette. And Andrew says he has his Walkman.
What?
So do I, Andrew. I have my Walkman.
I mean, I have a cassette player that still works in the garage.
I got a cassette player too, and it's pretty nearby, but I don't remember where I put it.
The gnomes took
there
it.
it is.
Okay, the gnomes didn't take it.
Yeah, it bugs me out because it's been looking at me for the past while.
Why don't
Cassette,
you use
man.
me anymore?
Because your quality is not that great compared to Laserdisc.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time a guy told me that.
I'm gonna be real. There were better options. It's just
all right. No, I'm just saying it. You know, I'm used to hearing that. It's okay.
Listen, this is the exact same thing as like talking about the Roman Empire.
Oh,
I knew we were going to talk about the Roman Empire.
It always comes full circle to the Roman Empire.
Everything leads back to the Roman Empire.
I mean, just think about how much we get from the Roman Empire.
And that's why
Christmas is
a story
that
has nothing to do with the Roman Empire.
Whoa, you rebel, you.
I'm doing a story with the gods of the Taínos.
But how much of that has been affected by the Romans? Because remember, they did sail.
The Taínos, none of it.
Are you sure about that, Mr. Ralph? Because if we find another Roman coin in either Grenada...
They have found Roman coins in different interesting places.
Oh my goodness.
Shoot, where was the latest?
Oh, that's right. That's the one thing we're forgetting. Folks, remember, we're doing the creepy Christmas. And I already got some entries coming in. So some of it is art, and some of it is stories. So remember, we're doing the creepy Christmas. It could be a ghost Christmas story. It could be a monster story. It all has to relate to Christmas. And come on, folks, give it a good feeling to it. Give it a good heart.
Chandler?
Chandler?
What? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Me neither.
There we go. Beautiful.
All right, so the 20th will be the day where we reveal all this stuff. I might I was gonna read something tonight, but I will leave it till Monday. I will read my Krampus story from 2 years ago.
Excellent.
There you have it, folks. Something to look forward to on Monday. And of course, the 20th, we will do all our Christmas stories. That'll be the week before Christmas, because we will not be on Christmas week.
What?
I got nothing to do Christmas week.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the start of the new show.
Christmas. Let's see. Christmas lands on. All right, so
Christmas.
I'll be nice. The 27th, we'll do a show, okay?
Yay!
Cool.
Because Christmas is on Monday, so there won't be no apple bites on Monday.
Listen, not all of us have families, Ralph.
None of us have families that love us.
Oh, it's even worse. All right, folks. So the 27th.
Not all of us have kids.
Party. The 27th,
I have cats.
we'll have
Does
an
that
after
count?
Christmas party.
I mean, by that logic, then I have lizards.
Do
And
you?
folks, that is everything that is there. I will end the show like we always end the show by saying, where it stops, nobody knows.
It's not.